two-hand enhance will always be what I go to just because I have a lot of fun with it. Like I've been honor capped forever. Like at least for the past month, I have 53,000 HKs. I don't even get anything out of this gear wise. Like I have everything that I could possibly get except for the stuff that really requires high rating. But yeah, I do it because it's fun, not because I'm like trying to get stuff. So I think if they were able to make battlegrounds a little more fun, more people would be doing that instead of doing battlegrounds just to like get stuff. Um, so yeah, like a lot of people that I used to BG with, they don't even log on anymore. Um, and we used to have a lot of fun just playing battlegrounds, but I think that's because they just don't have as much fun as I do. uh, for they obviously don't play two-hand enhance, but they play other classes that are much better in PvP. But I just don't think they're having as much fun. That's probably why. I could be wrong. But hello again. It is me. I figured I'd make a little video on I don't know thoughts. I guess I never played OG TBC, so this is the first time I actually played all the way through TBC. I quit OG Vanilla like right at the end. Uh yeah, like way way long ago. Um yeah, I don't know. I remember grinding to rank 13 and then I got there and I didn't really have enough gold to buy the gear. So that's when I kind of stopped because I was like, well, I'm not about to spend real money to buy gold. So yeah. And I think back then, I don't know if TSM was a thing back then, but I definitely did not have it. But that's where I came up with the idea of buying like random stuff on the auction house and disenchanting it and selling it for more. But back then, it was like for me, it was I had to do a lot of research and to get to rank 14 you needed like every minute of every day doing PvP, and I just wasn't about that life. I tried it and I couldn't keep up with it. Anyways, so I played all through TBC now, and I guess this is how it was back then, but this is what I would have changed. Oh shit. Hold on one second. So little random things here and there I would have changed, I guess, or I feel might be beneficial if they re-release this in like another 10 years or whatever the hell it may be. Uh, so the deserter buff or debuff, I guess. I think everyone's been in that situation. It's like 15 minutes. You can't go back into another BG, and there's a lot of people probably like me that don't have huge blocks of time to play this game. Um, anyways, so like normally I only have like 45 minutes to an hour to get a couple BGs in. Like usually it's two, and now say if you're going up against a full-on pre-made and the rest of your team is like in greens, it's just torture. And like nobody wants to do that. For the other team, it's a lot of fun. I actually did that last night, and yeah, it's great. It's a lot of fun, but I kind of feel bad for the other team when we're just farming them over and over and over again. And yeah, like nobody really wants to do that. Like I feel like the deserter buff should be like a couple minutes, maybe. So that way, if you I don't know. If you get into a game where you really don't like, you can always join the next one. So yeah, that's how I feel about that. So as far as PvP rep goes at level 70, there's really like nothing. you have you have like the honor gear that I guess you get, and arena gear, but arena gear isn't really that hard to get. I mean, like the stuff that needs rating, yeah, sure, but as long as you do your like 10 games of fives every week, you end up getting arena gear. Um, so yeah, and then like honor is so easy to come by. So like the people that I used to BG with a lot, they don't even get on anymore because they already have everything. I honestly had more fun in TBC like season one, before season one. Like this is before even same faction like horde versus horde. Like before instant queue was a thing. Uh, you know, like it sucked while I was trying to get the high warlord gear at the time, but I was always like losing. I was queuing for like 20 minutes and it was like a 90% loss rate every single game. But eventually I got the gear because I just kept doing it over and over and over again. Then it became really fun, especially when they made it horde versus horde, because a lot of horde did not have any kind of PvP gear, and like it's because nobody wants to wait 20 minutes to go into a battleground to get stomped, whereas I did it anyways. So I was going around just deleting people. It was a lot of fun, but that's mainly because I like, that's all I did was battlegrounds, and I think anything in life you put enough time into it, you should probably have better rewards than somebody that put only 10 minutes into it. So yeah, like, and then at level 70, they could have used this opportunity to have, I don't know, more rep awards. Like, you remember back in the day where uh OG WoW, whatever, OG Vanilla, the what's it called, the Frostwolf mount from AV, like you saw one of those and you're like, damn, that took a lot of time. But nowadays, like, it seems like everybody has it. But at level 70, there, for the four battlegrounds, there's not even any rewards or anything. There's no real incentive for like gear or whatever. It doesn't even have to be like super good gear. It could just like look cool. Because I know people do stuff for gear that it's not even that good. It could just look good. So yeah, I don't know. That's how I feel about that. They should have at least added something that you could buy, especially for Eye of the Storm. There's so many, like a lot of people play that battleground, but there's no rep or gear or anything. I mean, that's for all the battlegrounds now. Like at 70 for all four battlegrounds, you don't really get anything but honor. And then yeah, I feel like they could have just used that opportunity to add a lot more stuff. But yeah. Anyways, so as far as gear goes, um, I kind of feel like the best gladiator gear at the in the current season should be able to be bought with honor, but like a lot of armor or a lot of honor. You know what I mean? Um, yeah, even if it's like 75,000 armor for one, or honor for one piece, I feel like people would still buy it because like there's, I don't know, like a lot of people that play this game, they don't necessarily have the time to go do stuff that requires a lot of teamwork or coordination. You know what I mean? But I guess that's like arguable, whatever. But like, there's pieces out there, like I feel like I definitely would have spent 70,000 honor and fucking like 100 marks to get it. Like I'd be down for that. I would not have a problem. And yeah, I feel like that would probably keep people going into battlegrounds. Um, but whatever, it is what it is. I'm sure that's debatable, but that's just how I feel on that. And then as far as cross faction battlegrounds goes, I kind of feel like uh from the get go, battleground should have been like both Horde and Alliance versus Horde and Alliance. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. That's kind of how I feel. That would have fixed all the queue problems, and then on top of that, like, it would. I don't know. It might create less hostility or more. I mean, I don't know. Because like in Call of Duty, you'd well, I guess back then when people used to talk to each other in Call of Duty, uh, you'd have people like talking shit to each other on the same team, and then they'd try to do better than each other. So it was like good competition that way. But I don't know. That's how I feel on that subject. I feel like Horde and Alliance could go up against each other, and that would have fixed a lot of problems off the get go. Uh, and it would probably make it more of a casual like PvP environment. Especially like now if you have arena, uh, if you want to go full tryhard, that's the place to do it. Whereas battlegrounds, you're just kind of chilling and having a good time killing each other. So that's how I feel on that. And then as far as like inside the actual battlegrounds, I kind of feel like if you like say if you did more than 75% of the damage to another character and that character dies, you should get a certain amount of like points. I mean, all of this should be like hidden, I guess. I don't know, but my point is, you get a certain amount of points, and then those points add up, and maybe you get like an extra buff or something until you die or something like that. Kind of like kill streaks. It would offset the dynamic of whatever of the game a little bit. Because right now you kind of just go kill each other. And that's it. There's no, I mean, yeah, there's berserker buffs. Lately, what I've been doing is just going into Warsong Gulch and grabbing berserker and seeing if I can kill people or who I can kill. Um, but I feel like if you, like, say, if you get 3, 4, 5 kills in a row or whatever it is, like you did more than 70% damage to a certain character and they die because of it, right? You should get like some points in a point system, and then once you hit a certain amount of points, you could get a buff for either yourself or like all your whole team, or I don't know, something like that. That obviously that could be like discussed, but yeah, that's how I feel on that. It would make PvP I feel like a little more fun. Um, yeah, it'd be, I don't know, it'd spice things up a little bit. Um, and then as far as actual armor goes, like my favorite PvP gear to this day, like in my bank, all I really have is PvP gear. I don't really do too much PvE. Um, as far as PvP gear goes, like just looks wise, I feel like the High Warlord gear looked the best. Uh, so I thought it was really stupid that like they came out with gladiator gear. Let me put it on real quick. Like this gear looks stupid, dude. Like I have a headband. Like how are you gonna tell me this gear is better than the High Warlord gear? And then like on top of that, the tier gear back in OG vanilla, it looked really cool. Like the different tier sets or whatever, it looked good. And then now the gladiator gear, is the same as the tier gear, which is like, I mean, yeah, it's a different color, but that's it. That's I don't know. To me, that's kind of lazy. That you could have like literally done anything, and all you did was just, oh, you know what? We're just gonna change the color of it. And then as far as like the weapons go, obviously this is a world breaker from SSC, but it looks exactly the same as the season 1 and season 2 two-hand mace. So now they're even using the same models for different weapons. Like, to me, that is just really lazy. You could have done anything, literally anything, but whatever. That's my impressions on that. Um, yeah, and then as we have season 2 gear, it starts to look better, I guess. Wait, whoops, wrong one. Yeah, season 2 gear looks a little better. Let's see, what is this? Yeah, the axe. Yeah, I thought that was like, it was all right looking. It looked all right. I thought I had the full season 3 set, but I guess I don't. I must have jumped in and got season 4 stuff. But yeah, like this from season 1 and season 2, the two-handed axe and two-handed mace, they both look the same. The season 1 and season 2 one-handers look exactly the same. Like, to me, that's just lazy. You could have done anything. You know? So yeah, I don't know. Season 3, I think looks pretty cool, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. As far as season 4 goes, yeah, I don't know. It looks alright, but my favorite is the High Warlord gear. But yeah, they could have done so much stuff, but all they did was just like change the color from the tier sets. So to me, that is just really, really lazy. Yeah, you could have done anything. Um, yeah, and especially like if it is like different armor or whatever, people will go out and do that thing to like get it. Like I said before, it doesn't even have to be like a good like thing, the best thing. People will still go out and farm for it or whatever. Like the what's it called? That Winter Saber mount on Alliance side that you can get only on Alliance. That super rare mount. Like people do that. I know I did the Timber Maw grind uh, by myself just to get that fur blog trinket. Like, is it good? No, but I still did it. I took the time to do it, and that was on a PvP server, and all I did was farm fur blogs all the time that I had for a while, because I was getting experience and I was making gold at the same time, and I was like, all right, whatever. Um, but yeah, like I feel like if um if the battleground rep still had rewards at level 70, like gear, I mean, whatever, anything, people would be more inclined to do more PvP, or not more PvP, but more battlegrounds. But whatever. That's just how I feel about it. Yeah, I don't know. It's just thoughts because TBC is coming to an end. I guess I plan on playing Wrath. I never played Wrath. I'll try it out, but Modern Warfare 2 comes out, and I'm hoping it's not trash. Well, it's probably going to be really good when it first comes out, but I'm hoping that it doesn't turn into trash. So I would like to go to the new Modern Warfare 2 instead of playing WoW, and I don't really have too much time to play video games anyways, so I definitely cannot play both. Anyways, I guess that's my thought. I felt like making a video and putting that out there. Like I said, two-hand enhance will always be what I go to just because I have a lot of fun with it. Like I been honor capped forever. Like at least for the past month, I have 53,000 HKs. I don't even get anything out of this gear wise. Like I have everything that I could possibly get except for the stuff that really requires high rating. Um, but yeah, I do it because it's fun, not because I'm like trying to get stuff. So I think if they were able to make battlegrounds a little more fun, more people would be doing that instead of doing battlegrounds just to like get stuff. Um, so yeah, like a lot of people that I used to BG with, they don't even log on anymore. Um, and we used to have a lot of fun just playing battlegrounds, but I think that's because they just don't have as much fun as I do. uh, for they obviously don't play two-hand enhance, but they play other classes that are much better in PvP. But I just don't think they're having as much fun. That's probably why. I could be wrong, but that's what I assume it is. So yeah, that's final thoughts, I guess. Uh, yeah, that is it for TBC, I guess. In a couple weeks here, I can't wait till the season 4 two-hander goes on sale. Um, yeah, I'll probably get to have a little bit of fun with that before Wrath comes out. I hope. So, anyways, that's all I got.